The last problem we will be doing on the graphing calculator is number 6. Number 6 has you graph two logarithms. We're choosing to graph them just like we did in number 4 because we have an equation that's set equal to each other. So we're going to look for the intersection of the equation on the graph. Unfortunately, the graphing calculators we have available on our computers are not updated like yours will be, so I will not be able to show you step by step what to do, but we will walk through the process. The first thing we need to do is plug both sides of the equation into our y equals on our calculator so we can graph. So if you click the y equals on your calculator, while you're in there, you're going to click the math button found on the left-hand side of your calculator and scroll down to A where you're going to see log base. On the top right hand of the screen, you're going to see what it should look like. You're going to have log followed by two boxes that we will fill in. The first logarithm in our equation says log base 3 of 15. So we're going to plug 3 into the subscript, then use the right arrow to plug 15 into the parentheses. Once you plug 15 into the parentheses, you will have to scroll right again to get out of the parentheses. Use your subtraction symbol, and then we'll have to do that process again. So we'll go back to math, scroll down to A log base. This time we're going to plug 3 into that subscript, scroll to the right, plug in 5, and scroll on over. Our first equation is the left-hand side is all done, so we just need to plug in the right-hand side of the equation. So scroll down to y2. Repeat the steps to plug it in. So math, scroll down to A log base, fill in your subscript with 3, scroll to the right and use the X. Now you want to click graph, and your graph should look like the one on the screen. You have a horizontal line, and then you have your log graph. From here, we can work the steps together. Just like in number 4, we want to find the intersection point. So you're going to hit second calc on your calculator. This way we can bring up all of our calc functions for our graph. So click second trace for calc. You're going to scroll down to number 5, intersect. On the first curve, we can see our intersection point over here. We want to scroll over towards that, and then you'll hit enter. You'll see it automatically switches to your second curve. Want to make sure we're close to that intersection and hit enter. For guess, just again, make sure you're close to that intersection point and hit enter. You'll see that it comes up with our intersection of 3, 1. We need to know what the x value is, so here our answer would be 3. If you look in your packet, you will see that you have a problem very similar to this to solve. Take a second and see if you can plug that into your calculator, graph both sides, and find where the intersection point is. Okay, hopefully you were able to plug that in. You want log base 2 of 24 minus log base 2 of 3 in your y1, log base 5 of x in your y2. Using the second trace or calc function for the intersection, you should end up getting J 125 as your x value. Now, if you struggled with this, it may be because you're zoomed too far in and you need to zoom out on that one. Remember to zoom out, you can use your zoom function, go down to number 3, and zoom out.